SRO 202 is also known as the new job policy of Jammu and Kashmir. It was introduced in the state of Jammu and Kashmir in 2015 by the then government. It was introduced in 2015 as already told. It applies to all the posts in the state of Jammu and Kashmir and now the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. All the non-gazetted posts of the state of Jammu and Kashmir come under its purview, and many gazetted posts also come under its purview. For example, medical officers, veterinary assistant surgeons, and some other gazetted posts. Civil services and assistant professors are exempt from the SRO 202. These are the provisions of the SRO 202. For a period of 5 years, the government employees will not get any allowances like dearness allowance, house rent allowance, transport allowance, LTC, that is leave travel concessions, and other allowances. So, no allowances will be given to government employees for a period of 5 years. This period of 5 years is known as the probation period, and they will be regularized after this probation period is over. And after the probation period is over, the allowances will be given to them. The dearness allowance is the allowance that is given to a government employee in order to compensate the effect of inflation on money. So the actual value of the salary remains the same, though the nominal value of the salary increases. So it is the allowance which is given to maintain the value of salary. So on the face of it, the salary seems to increase by adding the dearness allowance, but the value of the salary remains the same. House rent allowance is the allowance that is given to government employees in order to for them to pay rent, uh, and transport allowance is given to them for commutation to the place of work. Leave travel concession is given when a person travels for the purpose of his job. But all of these allowances will not be given to SRO 202 employees until they complete 5 years of probation period. They will only get a minimum of basic pay for a period of 5 years. In the pay scale or pay band of the sixth pay commission, the entry level pay plus grade pay will be given to them, and in the seventh pay commission, the minimum of the level will be given to them. The minimum basic salary of the level will be given to them. So this will be given to them for 5 years, and it will be a fixed consolidated pay. There will be no increase or decrease in this pay. There will be no increments on this basic pay for a period of 5 years. There will be no increments at all. The probation period shall be 5 years, as already told. After the completion of the probation period, they will be regularized, but this is subject to the completion of any trainings for this purpose. And there have been some objections from public against this policy, which is said that this violates the equal work, equal pay principle under the law of equality under the Constitution of India. This Article 14 is the law of equality, right to equality, and equal work for equal pay is a component of the right to equality. The proponents of revocation of SRO 202 say that it's in violation of equal work, equal pay principle. They have also appealed the Supreme Court to come forward. Public employees are unable to meet their requirements. This is another argument presented in against SRO 202 by public employees, because they are not able to meet their expenses meet the expenses of their family and their education and day-to-day needs. They say that what is the purpose of being a government employee when you cannot even meet your basic expenses. People also, there is a third point which is cited, that people will be reluctant in investing in education in future, because a lot of money gets wasted in investing in education and becoming a doctor or an engineer or something like that. For 30 years a person has to study, and after that he is getting only basic pay. So this will discourage investment in education. There has been public activism against this SRO 202 in the state of Jammu and Kashmir. There have been protests against SRO 202, and many Facebook and Twitter handles have come into existence. The government has initiated disciplinary action against some employees in this regard lately. There are some arguments from the government also, that the first argument is that they do not have enough financial resources to create such great number of jobs and to pay them all the allowances. And another argument advanced is that if we apply the SRO 202, then more jobs can be created with the same limited funds. The third point that is presented by the government is that the recruitment process is fast track, and it will overcome all the hurdles of the previous recruitment processes. But this has been criticized that it is not it is only on paper and it's not working in reality. So there are some examples of posts which come under SRO 202: Naib Tehsildar, Medical Officer, Teacher, Statistical Assistant, and Junior Assistant. There is a plethora of jobs which come under SRO 202. All of the jobs of Jammu and Kashmir come under SRO 202 with some exceptions. For example, KS officers, IES officers, assistant professors, etc., and employees of the High Court. There have been strides in the revocation of SRO 202. The Law Commission has recommended to reduce the probation period from 5 to 2 years, and the government is yet to act upon this advice. Thank you.